People don't understand just how strong the Predators and the Xenomorphs are, so let's talk about them. The Predators, otherwise known as the Yautja, is a highly advanced alien race that cares only about two things: honor and the thrill of the hunt. A Yautja is typically 7 feet tall and 350 pounds of pure muscle, making it to where they can easily overpower even the strongest humans. They're also so strong to where they could easily lift a half-ton bear over their head and break their necks in just one punch. Despite their size, Yautjas can also jump 25 feet in the air, and they are so fast to where they could keep up with a sports car on barefoot. Now let's talk about their weapons. Each Predator will always have their cloaking device that bends light around them, making them invisible. They also come equipped with wrist-mounted blades sharp enough to cut through almost anything. Sometimes a Predator can have extra blades on their wrist. They can even swap it out for a longer blade, but at the cost of some mobility. The blades can even be fired out of their arms as a projectile, however this only appears to be a one-time use. They also possess collapsing spears for blunt and penetrating attacks, but when stealth isn't required, they use their powerful battle axes to overpower and destroy their enemies in one strike. And for defense, they have shields for blocking attacks, but the shield can also be used to slice apart an entire person if someone is caught in it. There is also their Smart Disc, a special throwing weapon that is sharp enough to cut through even their own technology and can return to the user. Predators also possess proximity mines, plasma grenades, and electric boluses, even a net gun powerful enough to crush and shred apart whatever it catches. Yautjas can also wield bows and bolt guns that have auto tracking connected to their mass. They can also use special gloves powerful enough to punch completely through walls, and a whip made from the tail of a Xenomorph. There is even a version with small blades in it with insect eggs underneath the blades that hatch in their target, causing extreme pain. Also, on their time on Earth, they have created weapons based on ours throughout history, such as katanas and Viking axes. They also possess extremely tough and durable armor. However, due to Predators valuing speed and stealth, they prefer to minimalize it in order to increase their mobility. Predators can also wield plasma size, powerful weapons made of a substance known as dark plasma, which cannot be stopped by normal matter, making it to where it can slice through everything. Most importantly, there's their shoulder-mounted plasma cannon, an auto-targeting laser cannon that at low power can blast off limbs, or at max power can completely vaporize a person whole. The Yautja must earn these weapons by defeating a Xenomorph and marking their mask with their acid. Predators also have weapons similar to our own, such as pistols, snipers, or rifles. They can also wield heavy plasma cannons capable of shooting down colonial marine light cruisers. Oh, without a doubt, the Predator's most powerful weapon is their wrist-mounted bombs. If a Predator were to be captured or defeated, they will activate a self-destruct sequence that will destroy them and their equipment so others cannot get their technology. The blast radius of the bomb is also 300 city blocks, essentially making it a small nuke. All of these devices can be controlled by their biomass, which has several different functions such as thermal vision, mode that can see certain lights, and even somewhat of a tracking mode that can find anything based off the blood it is scanned. Also possesses voice recorders and translators, and can even be equipped with a plasma caster. Yautja also possess a set of mandibles that are strong enough to bite a human's head off. They also have ridiculously long lifespans, able to live for possibly over 1,000 years. Their blood is also capable of healing and improving other beings as well. For example, if a human were to inject themselves with Yautja blood, they could live for hundreds of years. There is also a subspecies of Yautja known as super predators or berserker Yautja. They are naturally stronger and faster than other Yautja, but are also more aggressive and prone to dishonor. Predators have also had some crazy feats over the years. They are strong enough to rip a human spine and their skull out extremely easily. They're also strong enough to tear through concrete walls, steel, and tanks as if they were made of paper. They're also durable enough to get shot in the head or hit by a rocket launcher and survive it. They are also fast enough to dodge an entire wall of gunfire heading straight towards them. Predators are also strong enough to go toe-to-toe with Xenomorphs and just completely bully them. An absolute badass by the name of Wolf was even strong enough to manhandle 2 Xenomorphs one hand each. Predators have even fought Batman, Wolverine, and even the Mortal Kombat universe. There, a Yautja acquired Shinnok's amulet, and after studying it, they were able to learn sorcery and become the true apex predators of the universe. But anyway, that is the Predator. The Xenomorphs from Aliens, so let's talk about them. The Xenomorph is a highly aggressive, hostile bioweapon, and is considered to be the perfect life form. Starting out as a parasitic facehugger, it will quickly latch onto any nearby host. Once attached, it will implant a chest burster that will terminate the host. Within a few hours, it will rapidly grow into a Xenomorph, or commonly known as a drone. The Xenomorph will also take 25% of their DNA, adding it onto its own. This will help it adapt to its environment and give them and traits of their host. But no matter what, they all share similar abilities, such as having every part of its body be a weapon. They also possess the ability to crawl on any surface, and they also possess claws and strength powerful enough to tear people apart in just one swing. Xenomorphs also possess enhanced senses, allowing them to see in different spectrums and detect any changes in air pressure, making it to where they will always be able to find you. They also possess very strong and sharp tails able to pierce Yautja and lift them, and there is also their iconic second mouth, which can be fired out with enough force to pierce predator armor, which is also bulletproof, by the way. But their deadliest attribute is their acidic blood, a molecular acid that is so powerful it can melt almost anything, and due to how pressurized the Xenomorph's body is, any scratch or wound will cause the acid to spray out of their body, hitting almost anyone nearby. Xenomorphs also have fully self-sustaining bodies, meaning they don't need to drink or eat. They're also capable of breathing and thriving in space and have an exoskeleton so strong to where it's capable of withstanding small arm fires. Once a Xenomorph hive reaches a capacity of 300, the queen will select a certain few that will be fed royal jelly that will cause them to evolve into a Praetorian or royal guard, becoming larger, stronger, and faster than typical drones and having a primary function of protecting the queen from any danger. But one step above that is the Crusher, stronger, faster, and armed with a heavily armored head crest that can be used as something of a battering ram. But the most important version of the Xenomorph life cycle is the queen. They are much larger, standing at 15 feet while also having extra arms. The queen is far stronger than any version of the Xenomorph. The queen can also command the Xenomorphs telepathically, and she is also the one that lays the facehugger eggs. The surrounding aliens also are instinctually programmed to tend to her needs while also defending her, even if it comes at the cost of their lives. As it stands, the only way a queen can be created is with a royal facehugger, or under certain conditions, a Xenomorph will just evolve into a queen. There is also the rare Empress variation, which is stronger and controls all queens under her. But lastly, the true and most powerful version of the Xenomorphs is the Queen Mother. Standing at a whopping 52 feet, the Queen Mother has control over all Xenomorphs in her domain, which can expand to entire planets. Like I mentioned earlier, Xenomorphs possess the ability to adapt and change their bodies based on their host, such as the Runner, which comes from dogs or other quadrupedal animals, and has noted to be smaller but faster than other Xenomorphs. There's also the Rhino, Bull, Gorilla, Mantis, and Crocodile variations of the alien. There's even an aquatic variation of them. And there's the gigantic Dragon Xenomorph, which has wings. In Mortal Kombat X, there was a facehugger that attached itself to a Tarkatan, creating the Tarkatan Xenomorph, which had extending blades on its arms. But there's also the Pred alien, which comes from a Yautja. This version is special because it's far stronger, faster, smarter, and capable of laying eggs without the need of a facehugger. The Pred alien is also considered a priority target and must be eliminated upon knowing about its existence. There is even a Xenomorph king, however, is extremely hostile towards other Xenomorphs, including their queen. Xenomorphs are also so strong to where the predators consider them the ultimate prey, and eliminating them is a requirement for predator culture. A Xenomorph infestation is also so bad that it can only take them just a few weeks or months to completely overrun and destroy an entire world, due to how quickly they can reproduce and regrow their ranks. But anyway, that is the Xenomorph. Comment down below who or what you want me to talk about next, and feel free to give this video a like, feel free to give your boy a follow, and I'll talk to you later. Hope you have a nice day, and peace.